Everybody, I'm Kelly McCormick, the Chief Treatment Officer for Ramey-Estep.
And I'm Lakeisha Dennis, I'm the Residential Treatment Director.
We wanted to take a couple minutes today and just talk about how thankful we are for our VOCA funds that we receive through the grant each year. Through those funds, we've been able to do some amazing things to reach our three goals. Those three goals include increasing identification of victims to be able to access services, also increasing access through things such as transportation and connections with other agency partners, and also to improve our service provision for those victims of crime. Through receiving funding through our three goals, we've been able to bring on some great and amazing evidence-based practices. Some of those practices include EMDR, TFCBT, we have yoga for resiliency, so we're able to help really bring some mindfulness to help those victims of crime deal with some of the effects from their trauma becoming victims of crime. We're also able to provide PCIT and strengthening families, among several other evidence-based practices we've been able to bring on board. We've been able to offer some of those trainings to our partnering agencies in the community, which has been an amazing thing for them to just come on board and be able to get those trainings that sometimes are really expensive. We also are able to increase access to services for our victims by providing them transportation, also providing a victim advocate for them so that we can help them access all of the resources that they need and have knowledge and education on what those are. Another great thing we've been able to do through these funds is develop a community advisory team, and I'll let Lakeisha talk about that.
Our community advisory team is built of our partnering agencies in the community that help serve and have a similar mission that we hold, and that is to provide services to victims of crime. In working with the agencies, we formulated a great team, and we consistently look at the barriers that we're facing and ways to overcome those barriers. Through our VOCA team, we have been able to have access to training for our clinicians. We have provided trainings to their clinicians and others, people in their agencies. We have made referrals, and we have created a database in order to share resources all around. This has been invaluable to serving the victims in our area. Another great benefit is that we are able to collect data to see how well we are serving this population. We have an external evaluator looking at how the CAT team are pulling the resources together and the benefit that it provides.
Without these funds, like we've talked about, we wouldn't have been able to improve the services to the level that we have. Being an agency in this area and even across the state, there's a high cost to some of the trainings that we needed to bring on to be able to serve our victims better, to be able to treat the trauma that they've experienced. So without those funds, we wouldn't have been able to bring on those great evidence-based practices and train our clinicians, train our staff, and be able to provide the additional services like the transportation to get them where they need. We wouldn't be able to pool our resources with so many partners in the community through the community advisory team to improve across the board all of the services that we're able to provide in the area. And we are just very thankful and want to let everybody know how thankful we are for that, and that we look forward to continuing to serve victims of crime.